Hello, my beautiful Geminis, and welcome to my channel, IG Tarot, your neighborhood intuitive guide. Oh, my twins, my gemstones, my beautiful, mutable air signs. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me on my channel. For those newbies, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And for my returning subscribers, guys, the love and support have been amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to get right into it. So tapping into your energy, guys, I got strong overthinking. Okay, you're an air sign. It's pretty natural for you to be, in that over-analytical part of yourselves, mental, cerebral, duality, polarity in your mind all the time, right? The twins, right? But there was a strong message about someone being ill. There was some stress involved around that, but the outcome was positive. Whatever operation or surgery it was positive. So it was like a huge burden that was lifted. And all that overthinking and stress-related mental anguish kind of faded off. I don't know who that's for. It could be a group of you. It could be for one person. But it was strongly a female figure. Doesn't have to be. But there was a positive outcome, and that lifted a lot of that overthinking that you were going through. So that was a message that came through. So yeah, okay, so quick spiel, guys. Take what lands and leave the rest. Don't get too hung up on the signs. This is a general reading. I am reading for the collective, so it will not resonate with everybody. Don't get too hung up on the signs and the gender. We have masculine and feminine energies within us. And the roles can be reversed. And always check your other signs in your natal chart. Your moon, all about how you process, all about the way you think. If your moon sign is Gemini, then it's really important to watch your moon sign because of that reason. Because it's how we process, it's how we, our emotions, how we internalize, okay? And then Venus, all about love. Hello, governor. If you want to know about your love life, check your Venus sign. And then Jupiter is the masculine energy. So if you're looking for a husband, check out your Jupiter. And then lastly, your rising, your ascendant, which is all about how you're perceived in this reality, how people view you, your personality traits, right? Okay, guys, so let's get into it. Let's get into your tarot, okay? Quick stuff about the astrological side of things. We're in Virgo season right now, which is all about solidifying partnerships, right? Relationships, partnerships, business, romantic, family, one-upping, leveling up in that area of your life. And, Mercury rules the 7th house, which is all about, like I said, partnerships and relationships. And that's your ruling planet, you and Virgo, right? And that's all about communication. That's all about the cerebral, the mind, busy. Right? And we were talking about Leo season. Leo was energy, new love, new business ventures, etc. So now, if there's been a new love that you've established, now's the time hello, sweetie, let's be a couple, that sort of thing if you've been dating. Okay, so what else? There's going to be, like I said, big focus on relationship, but then we've got the Virgo new moon, oh yeah, on the 30th, and the sun and moon coupled will be trining Uranus in Taurus and Saturn, okay? So, the Mars, the sun, and the moon, okay, this is going to make work feel like crazy. And surprises. Uranus blesses us with surprises, and new energy. So if a new direction happens in work, a new idea, a new direction in your relationship, if you're long distance and you suddenly want to move towards each other or live in another city or something like that, go into the new direction, okay? That's going to be a big highlight around the 30th. And those energies have already started now leading up to the new moon, okay? All right, let's get into it. Dear Spirit, please give me accurate messages for my beautiful Geminis in the month of August 2019. Guys, time is fluid, so me putting August up there is just for my own filing of the videos, but this could happen now, later, months, days, years. Just depends where everyone is in their life path, right? And journey. Please give me a clear message. And I'm sorry that your August reading is late. Okay? Sorry, love. All right. Just saw 2 of Pentacles and 5 of Pentacles. Some hardship. Like I was saying, there was a message coming through distinctly about health with a mother and the stress of that. And then 2 of Pentacles all about juggling. Juggling your home life, your work life, potentially that that experience that happened. Okay, that's the last shuffle, guys. We're ready. Current situation for my Geminis, dear Spirit. What is the current situation for my Geminis? Wow, heavy. Lots of energy coming through right now. What is the current? Okay, there we go. 2 cards. Transformation. Yes. Here we go. All right. See? Okay. So, death. Changes. 5. Always the number of 5 in the major arcana. Could be dealing with the Scorpio. Scorpionic energy. But it's all about changes. Abrupt. Internally. Externally. Going through a transformation. Right? That's what you could be going through, and that's why I felt like there was like a burden being lifted, and maybe the way you think, things are transforming in that way. Because, you know, as the collective, we're going through a massive shift. Upgrading, leveling up in your conscious awareness, you know, new epiphanies, you know. I feel like you've been getting a lot of downloads, i.e. epiphany after epiphany. Oh my gosh, a realization. Oh my goodness. Oh, no wonder. Or, you know, certain things have started becoming more evident to you and more clear, right? And transformations can be uncomfortable, but they're also so necessary for us all to go through in order to gain that new energy that's required by purging. And a lot of us have been purging or have needed to make space for the new. The universe came in, you know, we had Jupiter in retrograde for 5 months. And that was all about working towards your goals and cutting out things that no longer serve you, people, places, things. And because of that, purging, you're making space for the new to come in, i.e. also transformation in certain areas of your life as well. And I think it's got to do with love. Like I was talking about partnerships and relationships. King of Cups, you know. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces you could be dealing with. But this is someone that wears his emotions on his sleeve. He's love. He's mastered his emotions. He's selfless. He's intuitive. He's in the creative arts. He could be a musician, a painter, a potter. But very much idealistic and lives in a world of love-related idealism. He just and he really has mastered his emotions. He's a king, right? I see this as you. This you could have that in your chart, but it doesn't have to be. But I think if, hold on, give me a second. I'm getting lots of messages coming through. I just want to convey them as best as I can. In the past, you could have been waiting for a particular person or some kind of news, i.e. it could have been that mother that got hurt or that was in the hospital that I was picking up strongly, guys. Because 7 of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, but this is about waiting, planting your seeds and waiting things to come into fruition. If this is in a relationship, romantic sense, you've been waiting either for a Scorpio or a Cancer or Pisces. It doesn't have to be, they could just have that in their chart. Or maybe this relationship had to go through some form of transformation in order for the love to go into that, like I was saying, leveling up, a new level in the commitment, potentially. Wow, that was a lot of different things coming in. Okay, let's see what the influence is. We can get a better idea. What is the influence? Wow, immediate. Victory. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. 6 is the number of balance. But this is you being seen, being recognized for all your hard work and accolades. People are cheering you on. They've seen the hard work you've been putting in. If this is in a relationship, your person is seeing you. Could be this water sign. Could also be an earth sign. if this is work related, you are being seen for your accolades, for your hard work in the situation. And it's got a lot to do with that purging, this transformation that you had been going through, right? Making space for the new. You deserve the new because you've been doing the work, right? As uncomfortable as this looks, right? It's so necessary. We all, if we could all just commit to evolution or evolving and change, because that's the one consistent thing we can rely on, right? But people are seeing you for the hard work you're putting in. If this is a relationship that you're currently in, your person is seeing you for what you're putting in. They're seeing you for, they're seeing you. They see you. I think I probably said that 10 times now. But they are recognizing who you are in their life and what you bring to the table, if this is romantic. That transformation has turned you into this king, has turned you into this loving, kind, compassionate person that can now really go into the relationship full on without any baggage or excess weight. Thus, the transformation, right? Maybe this experience that I was picking up strongly about a parent or a mother, doesn't have to be a mother, but someone in your life that was going through a very hard time and had to be hospitalized, etc. Maybe that's what changed you. And you were waiting on the results and the news was good, right? And it just, it forced this massive change in your life to reevaluate, regroup, rejuvenate, everything in your life and really figure out what's important. You know, when someone goes through something like that, where they're hospitalized or you feel like you could lose them potentially. Wow, what happened? Why did that move? Okay, there you go. Sorry guys. The cameras, I'm telling you, this is all Mercury. When something like that happens, it forces us to look within and figure out what's really important. And I think that news you were waiting on was so good, it actually propelled you into the space of maybe now you want to move ahead in a relationship that you were holding back on, or potentially going to the next level with. These particular things come into our lives on purpose to show us what we need to see. All right, let's see what your past issues are for my gems. What's their past issues for my Geminis, dear Spirit? What is the past issues for my Geminis? I don't see this as an issue, but the Sun. Okay, so it's really playing together with this particular sick person I was picking up. You know, this is about health, growth, success, prosperity, love, commitment, everything. It's like the happiest card in the tarot, in the major arcana, right? I'm also noticing Jupiter. Jupiter probably blessed you with this good news, with this person that was ill in your life. And it was such a stress and such a struggle. It forced you, like I said, to really have to go within and reevaluate what's really important to you. And their health is now, it's been a success. And like I said, Jupiter was in retrograde for 5 months and went direct on the 11th of August. And Jupiter blesses us. And I think you've been blessed with this beautiful news. Oh my gosh, one of the happiest, right? There's also the card of Leo. So in Leo season, there may have been some form of news that came through that Jupiter, that's when it went direct. And I think it has a lot to do with this situation you were in that was involving someone that was ill. And you stepped up to the plate in the family. And you were there. And you may have been the one to hold it together. You may have had to be the one to hold it together. Wow. Immediate past. What's behind my Geminis? What's behind my Geminis, dear Spirit? Oh my gosh! If this is love related, you've established some kind of connection. Look, 2 of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. 10 of Cups, same thing, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be strongly dealing with someone with water in their chart, or a water sign, or this is the emotion you feel for someone. This King of Cups potentially, right? 10 of Cups, the ultimate emotional fulfillment. All those cups are full. Commitment, love, happiness, whatever happy looks like to you. Something was established at this new partnership. This is soul recognition. This is my soulmate card. This is a new partnership. Now it's time to solidify it, and I think that's where you headed, because you are standing in this loving, compassionate, kind place, and you want to offer your love. Maybe before you weren't a king. Maybe before your emotions were all over the place, but this transformation had to happen, i.e. letting go of stuff that no longer serves you, baggage, blah, 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 right? Lift all the heaviness in order to establish this beautiful connection. It's important for us to do the spiritual work, right? Let go of things. Let go of old relationships, old ways of thinking. Maybe your belief systems were different and you were trying to figure out how to come together that it would work, right? Acceptance. Healing. I feel like you also went through a massive shift in a healing. There was something within you that needed to be healed. Could be old things from childhood, like I said. Old rejection, old abandonment issues, right? But whatever has happened, if this is still related, if this is related to a person, you guys have already established the connection. And I think maybe it needed to go through some form of transformation for it to move ahead in a more solid foundation. Because this is about solid foundation too, right? You know, really planting the seeds like we saw earlier here with the 7 of Pentacles. You know, putting in the work, really checking out the details, making sure that it's a solid foundation. I think maybe it wasn't in the past, and thus it had to transform into something better. A lot of water here, guys. Could be dealing with a water sign. But this is also emotion, having this emotional connection, that kindred soulmate, that you get me, I get you. You know, there's just a familiarity between the two of you. That's beautiful. Let's see what is in your crowning thoughts. This could also be you finding yourself because of this transformation that you went through, because of this unfortunate event that had happened in your family dynamic, or this person that was ill. I strongly am getting someone that had a hardship and had to go, you know, go be hospitalized, and it threw the family for a loop. And the family came together, you know. It brought the family together, potentially. Romantically, this is something that's been established, guys. And it's beautiful, and it's got a lot to do with that transformation. It's got a lot to do with the hardships that you had to go through to establish this beautiful connection. You know, now's the time to really solidify connections, because Saturn goes direct this next month in September. I think it's around the 15th or 13th, and that's when things are about long-term commitments, long-term partnerships. Very important time to solidify things, guys. Okay, what's in your crowning thoughts? What's in your crowning thoughts, dear Spirit? Wow. See? Remember in the pre-shuffle, I saw this, the 2 of Pentacles, trying to get balance in every area of your life, right? Some people would say this is juggling 2 people, but because of the nature of the cards around it, I see this as you just trying to balance a lot of things in your life right now. Home life, family life, personal life, love life, work life. Really finding that happy medium, you know, the pie. Just as much work as there is exercise, just as much fun as there is eating healthily, just as much creativity as there is sleeping. That's a big one, guys. We need to rejuvenate in bed. Yeah? Also could be, you know, juggling finance, working a lot, you know, like, trying to find that happy balance, right? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy too. Okay, what's in your immediate future? What's in Gemini's immediate future, dear Spirit? Oh, I knew it. an ending of a relationship, an ending of old ways of doing things. 10 of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But this is about, see how he's being stabbed, betrayal. This is like ending of a relationship, being stabbed in the back, you know, something didn't work out because the foundation was shiced. Or just a relationship that you have to clear out. I see this as old wounding. You're at the end of a cycle, propelling you into this new cycle. Look at this. Okay, this is in your immediate future. So this transformation that you're currently going through may have got a lot to do with this family dynamic of someone being ill, forcing you to step up to the plate, having to purge things and see what's really important to you in your life. Right? Give me a second. I've got lots coming through right now. Wow. This could have been something that also suddenly came up that you may have to deal with internally. Something that's old wounding, could be an old relationship, old energies that you have not let go of yet, that need to be looked at. We keep talking about the reevaluation of things, seeing what's really important. If this is an air sign, it is time to move away from this energy and clear out for the new, because you've already established something really beautiful. Self-love. Potential connection with a water sign. Doesn't have to be. There's strong emotion here with someone. There is emotional fulfillment. Promise of a happy life together or on your own. That's self-love, right? Self-love is everything. You can only love others to the extent you love yourself. But whatever this is, it needs to be looked at. This is what I think is still going to come up for you. Something deep. Remember I was talking about you had some cerebral mental anguish right at the beginning of the reading, and it felt stressed, and I feel like this family member that caused trickled into what was internally going beneath the surface, like family coming together because this person got ill and there was a positive outcome, has propelled certain things to surface in your life, i.e. looking at old rotting energies that no longer serve you anymore, that's holding you back, that makes you project, you know. Beauty is, it's the 10. Your end. You're closing out a cycle, gems, and I commend you for that. It hasn't been an easy road. It really hasn't. And I know that Geminis have been feeling it a lot when it comes to their emotional body, because you guys are so cerebral. You are so much in your head. And now, emotionally, it's not really your cup of tea. And now you're having to balance those two parts of yourself, the emotional and the mental bodies of yourself, to formulate that balance, right? Let's see what your fears are. Fears are duds, but we create them. What are your fears? What's Gemini's fears? Oh, there it is. 3 cards, guys. Look at that. Fearing you're happy. 9 of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it's also about things that you are hoping for, wishing for, right? Maybe you're scared of what's truly yours. This could also be drinking too much. Maybe you have been. Have you been drinking too much, my Gemaruscos? Fearing working hard at something that you love, you know. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. 8 is also a number of abundance and balance. This is working on an existing talent of yours. You know, Leo season brought all that passion and creativity, right? Starting new ventures, you know, getting out there, moving away from things that no longer serve you, i.e. even work, a job that you hate, a relationship that is just no longer working for you anymore, right? Maybe you're fearing this new beginning, you know, because you are transforming. Maybe there's something that you love and you're scared of doing it. You're scared of moving forward in it, and you don't have to be, right? You're persevering. Here's the 9 of Wands. I see this as you. Fearing having to go through another, you know, challenge and chapter that is challenging. 9 of Wands is my wounded healer. My wounded warrior, sorry. There's a reason I said that, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is you persevering through this. Don't fear what's supposed to be yours, right? Don't fear what is your birthright. Everything is meant for you, but you stand in your own way. Work on that new business venture. Don't be scared of it. Oh, maybe it won't work out, right? Or working hard on a relationship that's really caused you a lot of stress with this water sign. Persevering through it. If you're not already going through it, which I strongly feel you are here. Wow. Guys, there's so much coming through. How are people viewing you, gems? How are people viewing my gems, dear spirit? How are people viewing my Geminis? How are people viewing my Geminis? Oh my gosh. In control of your life. In charge, large and in charge. Aries energy. This is someone that's a business owner. Is all 4 kings in one. He's mastered his emotions. He knows exactly how to manifest and let it come into fruition. You are standing in your power, gems. Whatever transformation you have gone through, you are being seen as now being the emperor of your life, taking the reins in your own life. I'm surprised that the chariot isn't here. But taking charge, people are seeing you as this, as above, so below, right? Knowing how to work with the spiritual, like we were talking about, the balance, right? The balancing of every part of your life. The balancing of your emotions and your mental body. Because you guys are such big communicators. You have this innate ability to, because your immutable sign too, is see things from different aspects, different perspectives. And actually debate on each end. And have a solid, argument. It's brilliant. Your minds are brilliant and beautiful. Beautiful mind. Beautiful minds. I think that's what I'm going to call this video. Beautiful mind. Remember with, what's his name? Not Russell Crowe. Is it Russell Crowe? Yeah, it is. Beautiful mind. Anyway, people are seeing you as this. In control of your emotions. In control of your mind. In control of your life. Because you've been doing the work. There's just one thing that's lingering. One thing. And you'll know what it is. Take it as a lens, guys. Could be in, I don't know what your life is and what certain situations are. But there's one thing you still have to purge. And it's lingering. And it's causing your abundance to be delayed. Is how I feel. And that's partly why you may be fearing this. Fearing this new love. Fearing this new venture. Working towards this existing talent. Fearing having to go through more perseverance. But hey, that's what makes you so strong. You can do it. Okay, what are your hopes, man? What are your hopes and desires? See? Making that decision. Not feeling stuck anymore. Not feeling in that cerebral mindset anymore. Look at her. She's blindfolded. But her hands are not visible. She can take that blindfold at any time she wants. You are in control of your own life, your own ship, your own everything, man. You're in control of this relationship that you've established. Drop the dead weight. Get rid of that old energy. Make the decision to move away from it. It's within your grasp. And it will show up. 2 of Swords. More duality. Feeling stuck. Get out. No more. Hoping to get out of that. Only you can do it. Only you can do it, gems. What's the outcome? What's the outcome for my Geminis, dear spirit? What's the outcome for my Geminis? Oh my gosh. The Fool. Look at this. The Fool. Aries energy, taking a leap of faith. Jumping into it without a care in the world, carefree. This could also be a reconciliation with someone. This is also a Uranus card, so this could be an Aquarius you're dealing with too. Could also, some readers say this is Pisces. But jumping into this new beginning. Once you're purged, this is your outcome. Once you're purged, into this new way of being, new way of thinking, new balance that you've created in yourself. And just jumping in without a care in the world. Taking risks. Leap of faith. Let's go time, right? Going for that new relationship. Jumping into that new business venture. Solidifying a current relationship. Building on this new family dynamic that has caused this new betterness in your family dynamic, potentially. What a beautiful outcome, gems. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It's time. It's time. Once you have gotten out of this energy, and it's got a lot to do with this. And a lot of the times we can feel stuck when we're going through this uncomfortable transformation, these massive changes and shifts in ourselves, spiritually, emotionally, ending of a relationship, you know, transitioning into a new way of being, you know, a new normal, as they call it. But I see this as you. Look at you. Loving, kind, compassionate. Whatever happened here with this family dynamic has propelled you into this place of love. That's all we really want. That's all there really is. Love. Love. All you need is love. Wah, 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 wah. Sorry, I had to. I had to lighten the mood a little bit there. This was a beautiful reading. You know, there's been success in some family dynamic here in a health sense, I feel. There's been a new connection established that is now needing to go to the next level, or something needs to talk about. You getting out of your own way, people seeing you as this amazing person in control of their lives, balanced. People are seeing you that way. So in your crowning thoughts, just trying to do exactly that, right? And your new beginning awaits. Beautiful, guys. All right, let's go into some romance angels just to see what advice they have for your love life, baby. What messages do you have for my beautiful gems in their love life, dear Spirit? Wow, immediate. Oh my gosh, heart-to-heart conversations. What did I say about this new partnership? Beautiful. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Yay! And this could be family. This could be work. This could be love. I think that's love. Love, baby, and trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Look at that. Allow. Have faith. Have those conversations. Have those hard to talk about conversations with the person. Speak your truth. Tell them how you truly feel. Discuss what you need and what you want in a relationship. Reciprocity. How you process things. So they can understand you and you want to understand them. Right? If this is in a you know, a friendship sense, or a family sense, sit down with each other and be like, listen, this is how I feel about the situation. You know, I need to be able to move forward, but I also have to let some stuff go. Resentments, guilt, not forgiving. Once you forgive, once you accept, the healing really begins. And that's how you move forward. And this transformation you're going through, this change, you'll look back and be like, wow, that was so uncomfortable. Man, was it necessary. Now I understand why it happened. Why I had all those epiphanies. Why I had that upgrade. Why I had to go through that family dynamic with someone that's sick to reevaluate what's important to me. Or that friendship, or that partnership, or that romantic relationship that needed to go through this transformation in order to be built on something more solid. Have those conversations, guys. Earth Magic! What messages do you have from a beautiful Geminis in the month of August? Going into September too, guys. Just take it as it lands. You'll look. And things could also look back at my readings from as early as April. I'm noticing there's always like a 5-month gap in some of my things that have come true in readings. Okay, what messages or advice do you have for my ooh, you got to grounding. What did I say about solid foundation? Boom shakalaka. You can't make this shit up. Look at that. Solid foundation. Right? Standing on solid ground. Ground yourself. Ground yourself with that balance that we talked about. Balancing more than an area of your life. To go onto this new journey, you need to feel grounded. Get out in nature too. Go on. Go sit on a tree. Take your shoes off. Be barefoot. Nurturing Gaia. Earth. More earth. Look at that grounding. Nurture yourself. Nurture that self-love I talked about too. Nurture the relationship. Be grateful every day for what you have. Not what you want. Always trying to, you know, go for something that isn't yours yet. Appreciate what you have. Appreciate the lessons. Be grateful. Gaia is asking you to. Nurture yourself. Self-love, baby. Go on a spa. Go get a foot rub. You know? Have those heart-to-heart conversations with your man or your woman, giving you a nice massage on those pretty little feet with all those nerves in them, right? Yeah. Nothing like a foot rub. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. This was gorgeous. Trot on. Please let me know if this resonated, and check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well, and Jupiter. If this is not your sun sign, check your moon. You know what I mean. But I love y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. Enjoy Virgo season. I'll see you in September 2019 for your monthly. Love y'all. Love you all. Please subscribe and comment and share and all that good stuff. Cheerio.